How's it going, YouTubers and comic fans? I'm Joel from Joel's Comic Talk. So it's the first weekend on December, so I got some cool winter theme Archie comic books to showcase in today's video. This is kind of part 1 of 4 for December because leading up to Christmas, I'll have some cool winter theme slash Christmas comics to show, and I will be uploading a video on Christmas Eve day, the Saturday the 24th, so be on the lookout for that. So it's that time of year, so let's get started. So first one I want to showcase is Archie number 340 was a 65-cent cover price. This is from 1986. So it's a fairly old comic, and it's more classified as a Copper Age comic than Bronze Age, because Bronze Age technically ends in 1985. But the comic pertains in almost great condition. I give it about 7 out of 10. There's a few little wear and tear on the comic, but the spine is really well kept. And this is there's a little scarf on there. There's a couple of nicks here and there. I'll show you guys the size of it, but yeah, still not bad condition for a dollar comic. I think I got this out of one of my dollar bin buys without realizing it. But anyways, so it's a winter cover. As you guys can see, Archie and the gang are at the ski lodge on the ski hill, which is what most people are doing this time of year when even our ski hill is open now. I'm not a skier by any means. Do you guys ski? Do you not? So what do you guys do for winter activities? I try and stay indoors as much as I can, besides when I go out to work, but I'm not an outdoor person by any means. So Archie number 340, 1986. There's 5 different stories in here. They're about anywhere from 1 to 5 pages long, so that's pretty cool. So one of the last story in this comic is where Archie and the gang are at the ski lodge, and there's a bunch of shenanigans that happen. So just another fun read, and great to have in any Archie collection, because Archie's just fun to read, I think. And I do have some cool winter theme ones and some Christmas theme ones that I'm going to show later in the month for you guys. So it's going to be kind of like a Christmas one, which is why I'm wearing my red shirt, to get you guys in the Christmas mood. So yes, unfortunately it's not a really high value comic. It's about probably $3 at most, even on if this was a 9.4 or higher. It's Archie comics are unless they're like really old, the more modern ones will be worth more than $3 to $4. And there's lots of great sellers on Whatnot that you can buy Archie comics. I kind of moved my business over to Whatnot, not to eBay anymore, but I just use eBay to check certain prices from time to time. And I've seen this one at way too high prices, so it is what it is. But yeah, and another story in this is Archie tries to do a bat flip, and he gets upset, and Judge tries to tell him to take a relaxation course. So there's a couple funny stories in here. So yeah, check it out. There's lots of reprints for these older comics too. So if you don't have the issue or can't find the issue for some reason, always check out for where the reprints are. You can always find them in trade paperbacks or the Archie Comics Digest ones. They're so cool. So next one I want to show you is Archie number 482, released in April. Canadian price $1.99. So this is from the year 1999. So it is classified more as a modern comic. So it is the same series as this one. This is just a later number. I think this ran for like over 500 issues, which is pretty good, I thought. This is in almost near mint condition. I give it a high 9 anyways, maybe a 9.2. Just look how well the spine tick is on this. It's so crisp and clean, this comic. I mean, this is probably about a $4 to $5 comic. I'm lucky enough to got this out of a dollar bin buy. I used to go to a comic shop that was a couple hours away in a different town, and they only had back issues and dollar bin comics, so I was buying a lot from him for dollar bins, and I did buy most of his Archie, so I'm really glad I did, because I am such a huge Archie collector, so I do like reading Archie's, as you guys know. So a lot of my YouTube channel is Archie's, but I do try and do other videos as well for you guys, and I will be showing one with a video with different winter themed comics, not just Archie's too. So be on the lookout for that for December. So yeah, again, I paid $1 for this, so it's probably worth about, like I say, $4 to $5 on eBay. But then you have to add shipping and all of that, so it makes it eBay shipping so expensive. It's not worth it. So there's about 1 to 5 stories in this one, all about 5 pages long. So it's a 32-page comic. It's cool that they can finish a story in 5 pages, where Marvel comics, they do not, for DC and Marvel. So one of the titles is called "Losers Can Be Winners," where Archie does a snowboarding thing and tries to do some cool flips and what, but couldn't. So he tries to do different things, but as you guys notice, over the years, the prices do go up in Archie comics. So they do, and now we're getting to $1.99, $2 range. So yeah, as time goes on, comics do get more expensive, unfortunately. So it is what it is. So kind of another modern Archie from 2001. So this is all just over 20-year-old comic. It's Archie number 505. And like I say, I think this Archie run did about 500 to 600 issues. You guys can correct me on that. I haven't really done the research on it. I do have issue 500. It's a golden barrier. So again, for a 20-year-old comic, look how crisp and clean this comic is. Again, for $1 buy in the dollar bin section, was really kept well preserved. I did put it in a newer bag and board, as I try and do with all my comics. I try and keep them as safe. I give it as high 9, because I do think there's some stress marks on here. But I'm showing you guys right up close to the phone camera here, so you guys can see any marks or nicks. You guys are probably better graders than I am. I'm not really well versed on grading. I do my best, but I don't do it professionally. I wish I did. I would really like to learn how to proper grade, but I can't. I don't. So I just do it the best. So on the front cover, you see Betty and Veronica walking to the bus stop, and Archie's already asleep on the school. I'm sure lots of people don't like to go to school because it's boring and you have to get up so early, but us adults have to go to work during the week, so it is what it is. But still, another fun story. There are a bunch of different short stories in here, all about 5 to 10, about 1 to 5 pages long. And I say this is about fine to very fine condition, or between 7 and an 8, maybe 8.5 I might get. So what do you guys think? Am I close to the grading grade on here, or do you guys think I'm way off? I could be way off on my grades. There's somebody out there who's really well versed in grading, can let me know. I don't send all my comics in for grading because it does get really expensive, and this is not a key issue or anything, so I won't be sending it to off to grading. But this is just another cool winter theme one to get you guys ready for the Christmas season, because it is the first weekend of December. So this is so much fun, isn't it, talking about comics and Archie. And don't worry, I won't be showing all Archie, even though I do have a lot to show for the winter theme ones. So yeah, this is there's at least 5 stories, and one is called a snow day, of course, because the kids get off school for a snow day because it snows so much. And it happens here where I live too. It will snow so much that nobody can get out. So last comic I want to show you is kind of an older one. It's from 1978, so it is a bronze bronze cover. So this is a little more value. Even though I paid only a couple dollars, it is valued about $5 to $6 because how older it is. Bronze Age ones are more collectible in my view. And there's actually a good story in this one. Archie and the Gate are trapped in Riverdale, and the snowstorm blows through while they're at school. So they are without power and food. So Archie and Chuck goes to help try and rescue their friends and the teachers from being trapped in the school. And do they survive? Well, of course they do. But anyways, I do like Archie at Riverdale because it takes place actually in the school. So excuse me. So it's just another fun, exciting adventure. I wish they would have done something like this when Riverdale was back in season 1 or 2, where they would have been trapped in the school and with no power during the winter, but they didn't. So these stories kind of don't represent Riverdale that well, even though this is going to be the last season for Riverdale, which I'm kind of sad because I really like the show. It is one of my favorite shows, but with CW being bought out and all of that, all these shows are getting canceled, unfortunately. So again, it's not in the best condition. I give it a very good to fine condition, or maybe between 6 to 7. Again, I could be way off on my grades. Maybe, like I say, maybe there's somebody out there who could better grade these for me. I'll show these right to the camera for you. I think, as you guys can see, the spine is a little bit off. It's not in the perfect condition. It's more bent than this one here. The spine here is way, way better on this one. But still, it is an older comic. It's 40-something years. So, not to say I'm that old. But yeah, it is a really good story in here. And like I said, I give it I might even grade this at a 5 out of 10 just because of the spine, how it's rolled. That really does hurt the comic, and there's a little, there's probably some stress marks. Maybe you guys can tell me, but so yeah, and there's also like a one-page story with Chuck, who is this guy here with a kind of a football story. Now, I believe in Riverdale they never brought the Chuck character in, so I don't think they ever like I said, they never did bring the Chuck character into Riverdale. So Riverdale, this version anyways, did not really do Archie Comics justice. I mean, I hope some other station really does Riverdale again, and maybe make it true to the Archie comics, because I've been reading Archie for a long time as well. I do know the stories, and I do like it is one of, like I say, Riverdale is a favorite show, but it kind of veered off its path, I think, in the last couple of seasons, and the pandemic did not help. So for my final thought is, Archie comics are a great read. They're fun to have in any comic book collector's collection. So I think you guys should continue to read Archie. I like Archie. I will always collect Archie. And when they're in the dollar bins, if I can ever get to a comic shop that has dollar bins, I will try and buy them. But the comic book shop I do go to now is really a new issue one. I do have to, like I say, order off Whatnot. It's a live streaming app for buying comics, and it's so much more personal than eBay, and there's a lot of nice sellers on there that you can talk to, and you can get some actually good deals, as my bank account knows, haha. But yeah, anyways, I will have some great comics coming in the mail, and I'm going to be excited to show you guys as well. So you might see a couple videos throughout the week if I have time between work to make them for you and when they come. So some very old comics too I'm going to be looking forward to showcasing, or maybe I'll have to wait till the New Year's. I will be doing uploading a video on the 31st for you guys, because it is on a Saturday. So anyways, cool Archies. Do you guys have any of these? And again, these are all in reprints in the Archie Digest and so forth. So for my final thought is collect Archie, read Archie. Some are more valuable than others. It all depends on condition. And we all collect comics. Some of us collect the same things. Some of us do not. So I do like to showcase different comics for you guys. So for Joel's Comic Talk, I'm Joel, just a long-time comic book collector. Thanks, everybody. Have a great week, and I'll see you guys next weekend.